with Diamond Dinosaur. Grab your kit, let's craft and score. Big dog barks and football plays. Diamond Dinosaur.
Hey guys, it's Mary Lee, the Diamond Dinosaur 33, coming at you today for a little bit of a mishmash of stuff. So we're gonna talk about, I'm gonna do an unboxing of my new e-pen. I'm gonna work on my whip, which is Dinosaur Battle from Diamond Art Club, and talk some football and just some other minutia. I'm off today, so let's get right into it. If you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoy it. If you like what you see and what you hear, feel free to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. I'm not one of those content creators that does a whip every day or every week. In the football season, I try to do it every week to discuss football. But other than that, I just kind of do it when I can or when the spirit moves me. I do work a full-time job, so if you're returning to my channel, thank you, friend, for stopping by. It means the world to me. So drop me a comment if you want me to talk about something that you like or you think you want to hear. If you have a ghost story, because I do ghost stories as well. If you have a ghost story you want me to tell on my channel, just drop me a line with the name of the story and I'll try to research it and get the information and put it out there. So first things first, let me just cover this back up. I was busy taking care of my birdies outside. Okay, so the first thing I have for you today is my new e-painter from Picmondu. I was never a person who wanted an e-painter. As you can see, I have well over 100 pens probably. I'm a pretty sparkly pen person. I like to have my pens match my canvas. That being said, tools I will be using today is my little trash pot from Sparkling Nana, my matching trinket tray from Sparkling Nana. My pen is from Swampwood. Yeah. Okay, so let me open this because I'm not even sure how it works. I've never seen it before. The reason I started looking into it, a friend of mine got the same one, and this is the updated version, the 3.0, so it does a little bit more than the original, is my understanding. But years ago, I had stage 5 osteoarthritis in this piece of my thumb right here, right in here. And it's literally what they call gamer's thumb, because I am a gamer. So I had both on both hands. I had the disease bone taken out. They took a tendon from my forearm and attached my thumb back to here with the tendon. And I noticed that I'm starting to have issues with this part of my right index finger. So there's probably some arthritis in there. So I thought this would be a good way for me to give that finger a break. Because I clearly am a hard presser. I go through these pen tips like quickly. Okay, so what comes in the box? Here's your instructions. And you get, let me see, you get two sets of tubing. I don't know if there's one, there's 3, it says. There's 3, so there's probably 3 in here somehow or another. Yeah, so you get a 2 millimeter, 1 millimeter, and a 3.5 centimeter. You get a pen, which this, I have thinner pens. I've used thin pens. I mean, this might be okay. I prefer thicker just because of my arthritis in my hand. Let me see. You get the charging cable, you get an extra filter, and you get a 2-placer and a 3-placer as well. The single placer is already on the pen. I'm trying to get my camera here to see, but it's all like weird. I can't really see. Oh my God, I can't see anything. Oh my God, what is happening? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. So you get a, I'm short sitting in my chair. So the single placer is on the pen. And then I don't usually unbox like this. I usually unbox on my counter, and that's normally where I would do that. But my husband wanted me to check this because I told him to give it to me for my birthday. He wanted me to check it to make sure it works. You also get a black tray because you know black is everything. Black is my color. I'm wearing black as we speak. And here's your battery, your pump. It comes with a pen holder. And then your other filter. And then your charging port. So I'm assuming that I have to charge this. So that's what I'm going to do and then get to work. Let's see what happens. We don't have anything to lose, right? But maybe you don't have to charge it. Maybe you have to turn it on. Oh, it is charged. Okay. Okay, so it is charged, so I can definitely play with this a little bit later. Don't want to play with it right now. I don't want to play with it exactly right now because I have a couple doctor's appointments that I have to go to, so I have to leave in about an hour. So I don't want to get all into all of that. Let me just bring that back up. Okay, so real quick, to make this quick, I want to talk about the Eagles game from Saturday night. Okay, as y'all know, I am a huge Eagles fan. I love football in general, but the Eagles are my team. I myself, as a fan, was not disappointed in the game. I was disappointed. Let me say that. Let me rewind. I was disappointed, but I was not surprised. We all have to stop and take a breath and remember what preseason is for. Preseason is to get your rookies in there, get them adjusted to the offensive schemes and defensive schemes, and just let them play. Because these guys are all trying out for roster positions, right? They're all in competition with each other for different positions and things like that. So that's exactly what a preseason game is. It's the same as high school and college football, guys. You have scrimmage games, and that's exactly what this is. The NFL calls it preseason football, but let's be real. It's almost like a scrimmage game, right? It's just televised. I think we definitely need to do something about our quarterback depth. Our rookie quarterback that we just drafted, Cole Payton, he was the only one that threw a 6-yard touchdown pass. He was the only one of the 3 quarterbacks that were playing that showed any fire or anything like that. I kind of like this kid. He's a runner. He can get out of the pocket if it collapses. The other 2, Andy Dalton and Tanner McKee, they're the same type of quarterback. When the pocket collapses, it doesn't matter. They're not running. They're getting sacked, period. So if you want to keep one of them, great. If not, the other one has got to go. Well, let's be realistic here. The O-line looked well. Those rookies looked good. The D-line looked okay. Linebacker depth is solid. Secondary is a little bit to be desired. I don't know why Keely Ringo, number 7, is still on this team. I really don't. I mean, I would trade him away and get some kind of draft credit capital for him because he was getting burned and burned and burned and burned, and then he got 1 interception that the Eagles did nothing with. They didn't score off of it, nothing. We had another, Eagles recovered a fumble, and they did nothing with it. So there's a lot of work to be done. I was a little disappointed in hearing Tanner McKee and Andy Dalton, the 2 quarterbacks, and our coach, Nick Sirianni, speak during the presser afterwards and pretty much just said, well, we just played a vanilla offense. Guys, that kind of burned me a little bit. That kind of heated me up a little bit. I understand this is a whole new offense. We have an offensive coordinator. You took your old offense playbook and you threw it out the window, and this guy wrote a new one, and here we are. And they have to learn it. It takes time. And I understand that you don't want to start running shit out there in preseason that you're going to be doing in regular season. It's football, guys. Just like this is diamond painting. It's football. Just play the damn game. Play it. I'm sorry. Like, oh, we don't want to see them run, this play. You know what? If you know me, you know what I'm going to say. I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. This is just my opinion. Again, it's football. It's just football. Period. We want our team to win. And we don't want to keep all those like secret plays. But there's no play secret. They're all the same pretty much, right? It's the Shanahan McVay offense, right? Everybody knows it. Relax. But anywho, our offensive coordinator, Sean Mannion, is going to be calling the plays from the box next week. So this will be a busy Eagles media week because, we're going up to New England to practice with the Patriots. Like, we just can't get away from this A.J. Brown shit drama. It's all the time. So it's going to be elevated this week. So I don't know if I'm even going to be talking about the Eagles. I don't even know if I'm going to watch because I ain't got time for it. I got more important things right now to watch my own little birdies outside my window because my husband allowed me to get a bird feeder with a camera. Over the past 2 months, I have accumulated 3 bird feeders and 2 bird baths. And one of the bird baths is solar panel. I have to stop. I'm becoming obsessed with birds. And apparently a squirrel, Tobias. I have a squirrel problem too. He keeps coming in and eating all the food, and he's getting she, whatever she is, it's getting some junk in its trunk. It can hardly climb the fence anymore. That's how big it's getting. And it doesn't run. I'm sitting, psst. Nope, it's just looking at me in the window like, hi, I'm eating your seeds. Okay, whatever, bro. All right, on to this now. Okay. So I was listening bright and early to my very dear friend, Kathy from Kitty for Crafts. I don't know if you know her, if you've heard of her. If you're one of my followers, you probably have. If you don't know her, please go check her out. Kitty for Crafts on YouTube. She's pretty solid. I love her. I'm not going to really talk a whole lot about what she said because she said what she said. But I'm going to say this. I 110% agree with her. If my friends want to do a retreat, it doesn't mean I have to do it. I don't have to like the retreat, whatever. But if you want to do it, I love that for you. Go, enjoy yourself, do your thing, sister. Do your thing. Shame on the people who make large sums of money off the diamond painting community. Again, just like it's just football, people, this is just diamond painting. I understand the football piece more because that is a multi-million-dollar shit right there. This is diamond painting, for God's sakes. And I think most of the people who diamond paint, they're not rich. We're not millionaires. I have a 2-income household. I do what I can do, but I also don't go anywhere. This is all that I do. And I do 1 retreat now a year. So that's bullshit. It's just bullshit. So, but do you want to do it? I love that for you. Have a good time. But it's bullshit. And again, like Kathy said, you're going to be about it. Be about it. I say it the other way. And if you're going to be about it, bitch, then be about it. Right? So yeah, I don't necessarily agree with that. I'm more focused on, I woke up this morning and went on Facebook and saw a post in the diamond art mystery group. We all know what went on with that. Dak wanted to take over the DAC mystery group. The person who runs it said no, changed the name, and here we are. There are too many Kool-Aid drinkers in this world of Diamond Art Club, Diamond Art in the community. Nothing is ever going to change with Diamond Art Club because there are too many Kool-Aid drinkers. They don't see it as a problem. So again, if they are your friends, love that for them. Cool. The only way to be away from it, if it upsets you, is to A, do the following. Get rid of your account on Diamond Art Club, block all notifications, change everything. Do not get any notifications from them, nothing. And just don't pay attention to it. If you have to lose that artist that you like, that's your choice. If you don't want to lose it, then you do what you got to do, and I love that for you. If you don't care about it, then be done with it. But sitting back and getting angry and bitter about it and trying to post out there just to give people information and have them come back and just attack you, it's just not right. So I have chosen to, this is the only time I'm going to talk about it. I have chosen to stay away from it. Everyone that watches my channel knows how I feel about Diamond Art Club. I've cut them from my life. Yes, I'm doing Dinosaur Battle from Diamond Art Club, but you have to also realize that of my 300 kits, probably 80% of those are Diamond Art Club. So I'm not independently wealthy. I will shop from my stash. I didn't buy those kits because they were sold to me by Diamond Art Club or Dreamer Designs or Amazon. I didn't buy those kits for any of those reasons. I bought my kits and my canvases because I liked the artwork. The strange man down the street could have created a diamond painting and said, hey, I'll sell this to you for $100. And if I like the artwork, I'll buy it. Period. So we have to understand that. And to keep sitting here and feeding into it and looking at it, it just makes me feel a certain type of way about the craft that I love. And I do not want to partake in that. Diamond painting for me has helped me immensely in the fact that I do suffer from anxiety and I do have a stressful job, and it helps me decompress. And I've met some amazing people and amazing friends who I love like they were my own blood through diamond painting. And I'm not going to throw that away just because I don't want to do business with Diamond Art Club, or I think their business policies are shit and they're taking advantage of people. I can put it out there all I want, and until somebody takes notice and stops it, it ain't going to matter what I said. And I'm not going to put myself out there to become overly anxious because somebody wants to verbally attack me because I said something. Period. Now we can move on from it. So how is everybody today? I hope everyone is well. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Again, I'm off today because I worked yesterday. It was my weekend to work. Yay me. I like working the weekend because I'm able to catch up and no one bothers me. But, you know, I have something else to say. For anybody that watches House of the Dragon, how do you guys feel about that season finale? I'll tell you, man, Rhaenyra's losing her damn ass mind, girl. Clearly, she is. Her great-great-great-great-granddaughter is just like her, because she done losing her damn ass mind. We can all sit here and say, you know how this could have been fixed? This all could have been rectified and never have happened if Viserys would have just left Daemon as his heir. You know what I mean? Or at least married Rhaenyra to her uncle Daemon in the beginning and let them rule. And I know that sounds gross, guys. I know that sounds gross, but this is the way of Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. Targaryens, remember, do have queer customs. Or if they would have just let her marry Sir Harwin, and then she would have had, her kids would have not have been bastards, and it would have been okay. I'm enjoying it so far. I mean, I binge watched over the weekend while I was working like season 3. And oh my God, guys, all I kept saying to myself is I need to get done work right now, and it needs to be January 1st, 2027, so I can start my dragons. Because I do love me some dragons. Dragons are awesome. They're magical dinosaurs, let's just be real. Do you think a dragon, if it didn't have fire breathing capability, could beat a dinosaur? Weren't they kind of like the same size? I mean, I'm just saying. I wonder. I wonder. I mean, it could probably fly away from a T-Rex, but then the Quetzalcoatl will get it. That big flying pterodactyl looking thing. Interesting. I mean, I don't want any of them to die. I'm going to be very sad when House of the Dragon is over, because I read the book, so I know the outcome. So I want to get rid of this. I'm going to be finish this work on my Bride of Frankenstein because I want to try to get most of my whips done, because I want to do the Ricari event. And for the Ricari event, the paint along, well, Diamond Painting Around the World Facebook group is doing a Ricari event, a paint along, from September 1st through October 31st. And then somebody else is doing the Camp Diamond Lake thing. So that's not necessarily a Ricari event. So I'm going to do both of those. I want to do Camp Crystal Lake or Camp Diamond Lake. It looks really fun. But the more I see it, the more popular it's becoming. So I don't know. I'm just not sure. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know. I have the perfect canvas for it, though. Thanks to my dear friend Nikki. You know who you are. She traded canvases with me, and she had the Christopher Lavelle horror mystery from a couple years ago, and it's Jason Voorhees coming up from the bottom of the lake. So she traded me that, and she didn't think she was ever going to do it. And I love Christopher Lavelle, so I'm going to do it so I could do it for that. So that's my thought. That's my thought. My thought. We shall see. I just don't know if I want to be bothered, because I got to remember, sometimes you're doing things for fun, and that's exactly what this is. It's just for fun. To do it with your friends, and it might be better now because I'm doing it with friends. I mean, I did Drills and Chills a couple of years, and I mean, that's grown so far out of hand that you really have no chance of winning. And, I'm not going to sit here and listen to a video till you give me the keyword. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But this looks like it's going to be fun, and a lot of my friends are doing it. So I think I'm going to participate. Hello, Mr. Crackle. I do love watching these birds. I never thought I would, and it all started, when my diamond painting, when my craft room was finished, and I would sit here and look out the window, I noticed there were some birds out there, and then I had one bird fly right up to my windowsill and just land there. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. And then I decided I wanted a bird feeder, and it's just branched off from there. So when I come back from the doctor's, I'm going to probably hook up my bird bath. It should be fun. We'll see. So yeah, guys, this is a quick one today because, again, I have to go to the doctor's. I have a couple doctor's appointments that I have to do. So this has been a little bit of a 25-minute one. So I'm going to hop off. Again, I didn't have any ghost story for you. I wasn't planning on doing this whole big thing today. I was just going to do maybe a short and talk about the Eagles a little bit. However, I saw that post. And then I watched my friend Kathy, and I was like, oh, yeah, you know, I got to put my 2 cents in there, too. And you know what? Kathy is right in the fact, talking about the sparkling FBI. Whether the sparkling FBI was created for some petty shit, it doesn't matter. It's a good concept to investigate shady things that are going on within our community, because I don't think there's another community that has that. So I don't know where they're at or what they're doing, but this is a good opportunity. So that being said, take care. Remember, guys, roar in dinosaur means I love each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, like and subscribe if you feel you need to do so. I will catch you on the next one, and go birds. Bye.